Good evening and welcome to the Celestial Harvest Hotline. You've reached our Gourmet Halloween Ordering Line. My name is Marina and I'll be your culinary guide this evening. So I will help you prepare your perfect Halloween feast. I will share with you all the starters, main and desserts that we have. And I'm happy to make sure that these arrive on time for your Halloween feast. So, can I just start by taking your name and number, so just in case we ever get disconnected on the call, I can always call you back. Perfect. I've noted that down and we hopefully shouldn't get disconnected, but should anything happen, I will call you right back. So let's begin with the starters that we have on offer. These are great this year in particular. I think they're the best we've ever had. So I'm very excited to share them with you. So the first option we have as part of our starter menu is our Vampire's Garlic Tear and Share Bread. This is priced at $4.99 and it's made of beautiful eerie sort of charcoal sourdough ring that has been baked into a crisp, which is going to be outside really kind of crisp and then soft on the inside. It's laced with black garlic cloves, brushed with garlic and herb butter, and it will also come with a black garlic and balsamic dip. So it's really delicious, and of course no vampire will dare come near. So that's the first option. Then we've got our spiced pumpkin and sage arancini. This comes at a price of £5.49. So this is comprised of golden risotto balls, which are filled with slow roast pumpkin puree. They're gently seasoned with nutmeg, cracked black pepper and a whisper of cinnamon. So it's also got sort of fresh sage within the risotto, with parmesan shavings and caramelized shallots. So this comes with an option of also that you can put with a dish as well, or you can eat at a separate time, whatever works for you. This is an optional slow roasted cherry tomato and red chili jam. So it's up to you if you're happy with that dish. I do recommend it though. Then we have mini spider slider buns. So this comes at a price of $6.99 for a box of 6. So each one of these spooky little sliders is wrapped in a charcoal black brioche. It's quite soft and slightly sweet, and it's stuffed with a 12-hour slow cooked pulled pork and smothered with a sticky applewood barbecue glaze, and it's topped with sort of crisp fried onion legs and edible candy eyes peeking out from the bun. So you can serve it warm or chilled, however you want, but I think it's a really perfect, cute sort of creepy bite for guests. So that's the options we have this year for starters. So which one interests you the most? Wonderful. I think garlic bread and arancini are absolutely divine choice, so I will add that to your basket. Perfect. And then in terms of mains, we've got a couple of different showstoppers this year, which I think will be perfect for any centerpieces. So the first one is our bone marrow beef Wellington, and this comes at a price of $15.99, and it serves 2 to 3 people. So it's quite a decadent twist on a classic. So you've got the centre cut fillet of beef, which is going to be tender and pink, and it's wrapped in a smooth wild mushroom and shallots, and lightly sprinkled with a little bit of brandy. It's enrobed in a sort of buttery puff pastry and hand shaped to resemble a human rib cage. So quite perfect for any Halloween parties for sure. And it's served with a sachet of red wine jus, rich and glossy, and it's a beautiful thing to carve, I'd say. So that's the option there. Then we have Phantom Roast Chicken that comes out of a price of £13.49. So this is a whole free-range chicken, slow roasted with smoked paprika, zested orange peel and wild honey. It's dressed in strips of crispy pancetta, resembling sort of ancient mummy wraps, and inside a hidden cavity of herb-studded cobweb stuffing made with caramelized onions, chestnuts and sourdough crumbs. And it comes with a small sachet of saffron golden gravy infused with rosemary and white wine. So that's quite a nice one and quite popular one this year as well. Then you have No Trick vegan pie, priced at £11.99. So this is a deep flaky puff pastry coffin that is blackened with charcoal and stamped with a tiny pastry crust. So inside you've got slow cooked smoked jackfruit, lentils, maple glazed carrots and cubes of sweet potato that is roasted, flavoured with black ale, cracked pepper and thyme, serves with rosemary twig crisps and a vial of dark ale gravy. So those are the choices. It's quite a hard choice, isn't it? Okay, you've got your options. Perfect. You're very decisive. I'll just note those down. Fantastic. Next we have some delicious sides and snacks that will really complete your table for your Halloween party. The first one is our witch's finger corn ribs at the price of £3.99. So these are mini racks of sweet corn that are sliced and roasted into crescent shaped fingers. They're brushed with jalapeno and coriander butter with flecks of green herbs clinging to the sides, and each finger ends in a crispy black garlic nail, and they're quite Moorish, I would say, so quite a good choice if you were to go with that, if that's what you fancied. Then we've got graveyard cheese board priced at £7.99. So here you'll have a tombstone cheddar, a ghostly brie, and ash rubbed blue, and it comes with poppy seed crackers that are shaped like gravestone and a jar of midnight fig chutney. So that's another option there. And then we have the Hellfire Cauldron dip at £4.99. So this is a small ceramic cauldron bubbling with chili cheese fondue. It's made from red Leicester, mature cheddar, cream cheese and ghost pepper oil, and it's topped with a swirl of crimson paprika oil and a single charred chili, and served with black tortilla shards dusted in smoked paprika salt. So what are you thinking there? Those are really delicious choices. Fantastic. I've noted them down. Now, the final sort of options that I can kind of talk to you about in terms of like specific food wise would be our desserts. And I'd always like to say this is my favourite course. So I will talk you through these with absolute delight. So the first one is our Spiderweb chocolate tour, and this is priced at $9.99, and it's a dense decadent dark chocolate ganache made with 70% cocoa. It's got a hazelnut praline crunch base that's thin and crisp and almost caramelized, and it's topped with hand piped white chocolate spider webs and a raspberry spider egg in the center. So when you cut into it, you get kind of molten raspberry coulis coming out. It's really beautiful cake, or tort I should say. So I definitely recommend that. That's one of my favourite ones, but totally up to you what you fancy. The next option we have is a toffee apple cheesecake cauldron, and this is priced at £6.49. So this is served in an individual ceramic cauldron, and it's got vanilla bean cheesecake that is rippled with sticky toffee apple compote, spiced with cinnamon and clove, and the base is a ginger nut biscuit crumble, and it's garnished with shards of sugar glass, edible gold, and a sprinkle of popping candy for that sort of unexpected magic. Yeah, definitely a good choice as well. Then we have our pumpkin patch profiteroles at $7.99. So these are bite-sized choux buns filled with white sort of spiced pumpkin and maple cream, and dipped in orange tinted white chocolate and hand decorated with cocoa dusted stalks and sugar leaves. And you've got an edible sort of soil made from chocolate biscuit crumb and toasted coconut. And then our final option is a mini mummy cake cupcake selection. So this comprises of 6 adorable cupcakes. So you'll have red velvet ones, dark chocolate and vanilla bean, and each is wrapped in fondant bandages with some sort of candy eyes peeking out, and it's topped with a cream cheese frosting and a little bit of raspberry in the centre. So what are you thinking here? Okay, you want a couple? I'm quite jealous because I like these desserts so much. I think that's a fantastic choice. Perfect. And then we have a couple of drinks and treats that I can suggest that can add like a little extra touch to your party, I think. The first one is our Witch's Brew mulled wine that comes in at $6.99. Now this is a deep dark red blend of blackberry, cinnamon, clove and orange peel. It's infused with star anise and vanilla pods that are gently mulled, and comes with sachets of dried herbs and edible glitter. So you can just look at it and it looks really cool, a bit like stardust I would even say. So that's that one. Then we also are providing pumpkin spiced bubble tea at $3.99. So this will be an iced oat milk tea with warm spices of nutmeg, clove, cinnamon and ginger, and it's served with pumpkin flavoured tapioca pearls that are slightly chewy and sweet, and it's topped with cinnamon foam and crushed biscuit crumbs. That's quite a nice one. And then we also have a trick or treat confection box that can be good to share with your guests, priced at $5.49. So this is a luxurious sweet box containing sour apple worms, Belgian chocolate skulls, blood orange jelly spiders, and licorice bats dusted in popping sugar. And this is all presented in a reusable coffin shaped tin. So what are you thinking here? Is there anything that can tempt you? Fantastic, thank you so much. So let me just confirm your order here. So I have garlic bread and arancini, chicken and macaroni, corn ribs and cheese board, as well as witch's brew and a confection box. Can I check that's all? And that's all correct. Fantastic. So let me just put that through the system. Great. So the total comes to £75.42. Is that all okay? Fantastic. So all the Halloween items will arrive chilled that are ready to heat or serve. And can I ask, would you like delivering on October the 30th or the 31st? The 30th, perfect. That gives you plenty of time to prepare for your Halloween party. Now, if I may, I would like to take a payment. So I need a few details from yourself, and no rush at all if you need to go and grab your card. Oh, you're ready. You're really prepared. Fantastic. So, whenever you're ready, please could I have your 16-digit card number, please? Perfect, thank you. And could I have the expiry date, please? Fantastic. And finally, could I have the 3-digit security code on the back? Got it. Thank you. Perfect. So that has all gone through. Your Halloween feast is now prepared, and we'll be delivering it on the 30th. It will come complete with dry ice packaging, a few spooky extras, and we'll also put some recipe cards in for you. So just want to say a massive thank you for ordering from us, and we hope you enjoy your meal, and feel free to let us know how your food is on the day. We'll send you also a feedback survey, so if you feel like you would like to give some feedback, we would really appreciate it. It is such a gift to hear back from our customers. But in the meantime, I hope your party goes well and you enjoy the food. Okay, take care.